Hey guys, it's Dalenrocha, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today, for time's sake, I'm actually going to be doing a voiceover. I've been on the road a lot this week, and it's just easier for me to get this done and get this content out for you guys. What I'm starting to do here quickly is just kind of cleanse off the skin and just prepare it for great makeup. Now I'm just going to kind of go ahead and start with the brows. I always start with the brows first. I'm laying down sort of a blanket of color. This is actually a really fine tipped brush, and I'm actually using a powder on here to get this kind of shape and everything started. It's just to kind of create a blanket of color across the brow. As you see here, I'm kind of going in with a fine tipped brow brush or pencil, if you will, and this is actually by Anastasia, and it kind of creates hair-like textures. I know that I'm using the color soft brown, and I used more of an auburn color for the blanket, and this is just going to add definition. Here, kind of what you'll start to see me do is etching out the brow and just kind of cleaning up the brow. This can work very, very well if you have not got a brow wax in a while, but it also acts as a primer for the eyeshadow. Now what I'm doing is I'm just taking a duo fiber brush and I'm just buffing out everything just to make sure that everything is really seamless and beautiful. So next what I'm doing is you will see I am using the Too Faced Peach palette again. I am so in love with this, and I'm actually only going to be using 3 colors on the eye today. I want to keep it really simple. I've added my eyelid color, and now I'm going to go in with the crease color as well, and the actual colors will be linked below in the description box so that you can easily create this look. I'm really just kind of blowing this out and making sure that it's very seamless, very, very easy. You'll see later that I have the lip as kind of the focal point. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my amazing Inglot liner, Gel 77. I am obsessed with this. I love this liner. I think it's incredible. I had a little mistake underneath there, so just going to kind of go ahead and wipe away, easy as that. And I'm going to go ahead and add some moisturizer as well as just kind of work that into the skin. I really take a little bit of extra time to do that just to make sure that it's pressed into the skin. And moving on to color correction. This color corrector is incredible. I use this under the eye and it's just so beautiful. I'm going to kind of go in and start with her concealers. I will be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer that I am obsessed with. And I'm just going to kind of layer this on top of that color correction there, as well as just sort of buff it out and kind of work that into the skin there. So now what I'm doing is I'm just applying her foundation around the face. You can easily do this just by kind of your fingertips, but you know I'm extra, so I've got to add little dots all around the face with a brush, but a finger will do well. And just kind of buffing that in and pressing that into the skin. Now what I'm going to do is start to contour around the forehead, and I am again using a cream contour just around the forehead and just pressing it into the skin, as well as going in with another little layer of foundation to kind of merge that contour and traditional foundation color together. Blending in on the neck is key, and I'm going to go ahead and set that whole thing with powder. This is really, really key to just having a very seamless under eye look, and I love this technique. I'm going to quickly go ahead and contour her up around the cheek and face, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour the eye and wipe away the powder underneath. I'm going to add some blush. And the liner underneath, I was out of frame, so I quickly did that off frame, added some highlighter. I used her mascara that she preferred, and I finished with a beautiful cranberry lip. Now you'll kind of see a little technique here that I just sharpen it up underneath and kind of buff it out. I added a little eyebrow bone highlight, set her with some spray, and she's finished up all in under 5 minutes. Easy as that and out the door. Thanks, guys.